Sennheiser, please just stop what you're doing. Don't keep fitting stupid microphones to your top-end headphones. They are absolutely awful and they don't work properly in my computer's sound card. Will you just stop it? If anybody from Sennheiser is watching this video, please just stop it. You're ruining your very good headphones with these stupid inline microphones and 4-pole jack plugs that don't work half the time in computers. Just stop it, please. So I'm going to have to remove this cable now and put my own in to my own spec, because this causes more problems than anything. Not everybody uses phones. I don't even like the damn thing. So please just stop this, will you? I'm begging you. Right, so where do we begin? We first begin by taking off the ear pad on the right hand side. I'll try to do this with one hand. I haven't got a tripod at the moment. Oh, that comes off easy enough. There we go. Good quality foam pads them are, by the way. Nice and soft. You can't tell you're wearing these headphones after they've been on for a couple of minutes. So, where do we go from here? So undo them 4 screws, take the baffle off and get this god-awful cable changed. I might either put a socket on there, a wired socket, so I can use my own cables at different lengths, or I might just hardwire a long high quality cable in there. But I wish this company would just stop putting these stupid microphones on them, because nobody ever uses them. Nobody, you can't, these are closed back headphones. You can't hear yourself talking anyway if you could speak to somebody on the microphone. So just stop it, will you? God's sake. Simple enough, just 4 screws in it. There we go. Oh, that should be easy enough job. Just solder to that board so you can get a macro shot of that. Just solder to that main board there. See, all they've done is just tied a knot in it. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'll just take this cable off and put some new stuff on. I've got 2 new sets of really good quality headphone cable anyway, and I can just mix and change them whenever I need to use them. And for different jobs, if I'm near to my mixer, I can just use a short cable, and if I'm listening from the other side of the room, I can use a long cable. So I'll probably just end up putting my own socket in there, inline socket. Goodbye, crap cable, he says, with blunt pliers. That's it. Goodbye. Good riddance. Right, now we can build. I'll keep that rubber grommet. First job is did you solder this wire here and tin up some new stuff. So I'll just switch my iron on and wait a minute or 2. Right, as you can see, I've chopped the other wire off and I've tinned this stuff ready to go on there. This stuff is an absolute nightmare to tin, because it's got a sort of resin coating on the wire that you have to burn off first before you tin the wire. So just get a lighter and burn the glaze off the outside of the wire before you tin it. But anyway, this is a substantially thicker cable that was in there anyway. So, but the way they've done this is, I'll zoom in a little bit if I can. There's 2 ground points, which will have to be soldered and tied together, because the old cable, with it having a microphone, it had 2 grounds, That's no big deal because you just solder them two together anyway. Just put a bridge across there, and we're all good to go. So I'll get this soldered in now. Right, so as you can see, I've just resoldered the new wire in. I've put a bridge across the two ground points there, soldered the new wire in place, and I shall put a blob of hot snot on that instead of tying a knot in it, which is the worst thing you can do. But yeah, this is much better cable anyway, so should be better. I've only made this piece short, just long enough go from my mixer to my head basically, which is only about 3 feet. That's ample, and if I want any more, I've got an extension, a 6-foot extension cable that's exactly the same. I've made sure that I fitted one that's gold plated and the same colour scheme as the headphones themselves, so it looks pretty good. So I'm happy with that result. Right, I'll get this hot glue put in there and get them put back together and give them a test. Well, just dug out some 2-part epoxy that I had lying around, so I'll be using that instead of hot glue. This will probably be a lot stronger anyway. You don't need much on there, just to stop the cable from being pulled out of the socket really. So I'll just put a bit on there on the as a strain relief. Just go over that with a cotton swab with some alcohol, get all the flux off. Just tested them, they work sound anyway, so cracking. Let's get on to it. This stuff we just mixed together, 2 parts, and it absolutely stinks. That's the only problem with this stuff. I think it's time I got a new tripod. There's only so many things you can do with one hand when you're recording like this. Right. And that's good to go. Ugh, horrible. Right, now then. Try to do this one-handed if I can. I'll try, it's a bit difficult. Just a matter of putting some around there, basically, just as a strain relief. You don't need a lot. And this stuff only takes about 5 minutes to dry solid anyway. When it dries, it really does go like concrete. That should do it. I'll just flip that upside down a bit now. Tip it upside down to let it soak down a bit into the cable. Right. Okay. That's your lot for this video. Thanks for watching again, and any comments, leave them in the comments box as usual. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.